Hello, YTPC. How y'all doing tonight? Got some packages in the day. Got me some, I lost the sticker off of it. Micro blends. This one's called Swamp Fairy by Who Dant. I had to look up the ingredients. I forget what it is. He makes good stuff. Got me a pipe in today. But if you're ever looking for budget pipes, there's a guy. He's on Facebook and he's on Instagram called R&A Treasures. This man sells these pipes for like $30. And he's the one I buy them unfinished pipes from. I get bags of stems from him to fix some of these other pipes with. And sometimes they just have a weird, I got one in there just stained today. Polished the stem on it. Like I said, I bought like a bag of stems from him. He's got an eBay account. He always, if you follow him on Instagram, he'll just pop up some pipes randomly. Sometimes they're finished, and they're like from pipe shops and stuff. Or like, I think this one has initials in it, like it was a club pipe or something, or a group pipe. And I don't know, just it don't have no pipe maker's name on it. It just has 3 initials on it. It's unsmoked, brand new, nice looking setter. And yeah, $30 ship, $35 ship. And I actually bought a bunch of bows or stumbles from him a couple days ago, unfinished. And then today he was selling some stems. He had like 4 or 5 bags of stems. So I said, how much are these stems? Because I was going to get some to fit on meerschaums, some of the meerschaums I was trying to repair. And he's like, oh, $35 shipped. And there's like 5 or 6 colored stems in there. I said, great, I'll put them on them bows. He goes, man, I ain't shipped them bows yet. You want me to go ahead and try them and make sure they work on there? Or get you some together that goes on them bows? So he works with you. He's a pretty good guy. You always see him. Like, that's a pretty decent pipe for $35. I mean, I don't care about grain or nothing, but it's a new pipe. It's basically a basket pipe, I guess. Done by I'm assuming an artisan's pipe maker, or I don't know. I've been buying them from him just to fiddle with and maybe sell later, modify them. Uh, okay, that pipe, I've been cleaning it up. It's still kind of rough. Need some polish on it. I might need to restain it because that was a gray stem. I got it cleaned up a little bit. This is called I forgot to bring my flashlight in here. A Pesh, I think. Pesh. Firings. Pretty heavy duty bow. Look at that. I got a falcon. I ain't gonna show it because it looks like all the other falcons. But I'm gonna mess with changing the stems of falcons because I got this. I got these off of somebody had a bunch of old Sutler stuff on Tinbids, old pouches and stuff. I normally rehydrate it and jar it up, mess around with it. This was called Dr. Bradley mixture. I don't know how old it is though. It's crunchy though. I'm used to having my flashlight with me, but I don't have it tonight. Yeah, so get that one. A bunch of these old school, if you remember the old school pouches, I got some of that. Galleria, Tobacco Galleria. This is Montego Bay. Yeah, I think that was like $12 for all of them. And then I got this one. Jamestown Tradition, English mixture. I got 3 of them. There was more. I just didn't want to bid on all of them. Grass and cool looking ones. And I got some Blue Note. Those Sutler's Blue Note. Not that be confused with Van Tobacco's Blue Note. I don't know what this one is. But I put all these in jars and throw a cigar thing in there and get them humid up. Burley, Virginia Green River Tobacco. Delightful aroma. That smells terrific. Yeah, I remember there used to be big displays of these in the tobacco stores. Yep, that's what it smells like. Burley Cavendish. Captain Black or something. This one was an English mixture. I might see if I can date these. I might go back and look at the ad and see if they have a date on them. I think this one does have a date. I don't know. Smells like English. And this could be just some of their bulk blends they decided to. You know, they had so many bulk blends. This is one I don't know what it is. I think this is made by Sutler too. I think you see these like in J&R or stuff. This one is a pipe tobacco. Golden Virginia with mellow white burley. Topped with New England and Jamaican rum. So I got about 7 of those. That's what I got in my mail lately. I think that's everything. This one? I don't know who made this one. IRC. Oh, is it the International? Yeah, it's got McBaron. It's got Sutliff on the back of it. This one was made by Sutliff. Okay. So the writing's like black on brown, so it's hard to read. I didn't bring my flashlight with me, but some of y'all probably remember this. Just something neat to have, you know. I pull this label right off of it and jar it up. Give it a whiff. But tonight I'm smoking C&D's Opening Night. Have you had this before? This is a delicious. Dang, it sounds like I wrote this description. A delicious blend of red and bright Virginias, pressed to perfection. It's a loosely pressed flake. And this is all it is. And I'm drinking tonight some Mateus Reese Zinfandel Dry Creek Valley. And this is Dry Creek Valley 2021 Zinfandel from the Sonoma County. I want to thank all the angels. That's what they call us in the that thing I'm in, for supporting my passion for making wine. Wish I made one of these for pipe tobaccos. Making wine possible and being part of my story. When we connect through wine, this big world feels more like a tiny village. I don't read this, so it just take me that long to read it, to focus on the letters. I crafted this old vine wine for you in one of the oldest wineries in the Dry Creek Valley, owned by the, I ain't gonna say that, Pedroncini family. Sounds like mafia. With the Zinfandel, I want to show all the fruit, flavors, and spices that old vines can deliver. It's a joy. Salute. Yeah, and it's pretty good. It's got a nice kind of dark. I don't know how to describe wine. But I'm gonna try. I'll be honest. It's not as bitter, but it kind of tastes like a Merlot to me. But that's what I drank forever. That's the only one I like. Sorry, I'm hitting my vape, but that's right. I need more nicotine when I'm drinking. My pipe that Cancer Cow give me, a Asta, Billard, no, Bent. I got a filter in it because for some reason this is the second straight Virginia I had like this. Haymaker being the other. I have an allergic reaction to it without a filter. I loved Haymaker, but I could not smoke it because it broke. My lips broke out, the roof of my mouth broke out, my tongue broke out, and this one had the same effect. But with a filter, the last video I did on Haymaker, I used a filter on it and it smelled fine, but my mouth was already raw from smoking it earlier without the filter. This time when I packed the pipe, I rubbed it out thinking it'd be easier to light. Other times I just folded and stuffed it. No logic to it, and it lit up and burnt just fine. This is one of the few pipes I have with a filter on it, so I used it to smoke this. Earlier I was smoking that filtered Country Gentleman's. There's not too much to say about it because it's just a straight mixed Virginia. You get your hay like everyone talks about the hay, the bread. This one too was on the list that Pipe Currency did, a list of underrated tobaccos from when he was in the YTPC in 2014, all these tobaccos was coming out. I guess it's this whole line because this is the second one that's in the Simply Elegant series, and everybody's going ape shit over it. He says now they don't get the love that they did then. And after doing a little bit of research, he's right about this one too, just like he was the one I did last night. Not last night, but Sunday picnic. Or just going off to YouTube and Google, you don't see no names. You don't see the name come up in reviews or samples or tastings. In fact, I found one old Beans video. I think it was Beans that did it. That said people couldn't find it nowhere. It was selling out. And between this one and Sunday Picnic, I hear a lot of talk about red carpet. So that's one that's not on his list, but I might try. It tastes a lot different, this pipe with the filter on it. And this is one I would not know about if he hadn't done that video. I would never known about this one. I would never been on my high priority list to try. That's the main reason I was doing his list, because it gave me different tobaccos to try that I was overlooking. And I thought most of the ones would be the GLPs, because he's a big fan of GLPs, pipe currency is what I'm talking about, by the way. And so far I found two Cornell Diehl's, one Robert McConnell Oriental, I hadn't even gotten to the GLPs yet. In fact, I gotta go back and watch this video and see which ones they were. I ordered them, but I forgot which ones. I ordered some extra stuff because everything was 20% off for GLPs at the time. So I grabbed Horizon and everything that came out in that series I could. I forgot Geometric, but I got Key Largo. This tobacco has more of a vintage red taste to it now. But this has to be one that gets better with age. In fact, every review I've seen on video, they mentioned aging it. The same thing, all the recent videos are back in at least 5 years back, are the ones that Google showed me. Yeah, it's hard because you Google C&D opening night, and the first three or four will be that, and then they change the brand. They leave the Cornell Diehl in there. It'll be something different. One video was the title Cornell Diehl opening night, and then the first 5 minutes of the video, the guy's like, "Yeah, I was gonna smoke this, but I decided not to." So he smoked something else. So I watched the first 5 minutes for nothing. But I went back to watch the videos to see to remember how I felt about it then. I don't remember everybody going crazy on this, but I was probably smoking Peterson stuff when this came out, or Dunhill. But I think I was in my Irish cast stage then. I smoked this stuff about 6 times. It's part of my 6 bowl. Once I went on tiny little meerschaums to smoke out of, which were unfiltered. That's when I learned that it's breaking me out or having a reaction to it. At first, I thought I just burnt my tongue burn, but nobody said they got tongue burned by it. So I tried again, another one. Then I realized this is what happened before with another straight Virginia. It don't happen to all straight Virginias. It's just certain ones for some reason. Anyway, then I went to filtered, but my other 2 filtered pipes I kept at work are 2 corn cobs. And it smoked good with it. And tonight, I rubbed it out different. I let it dry out a little bit more. It don't need dried out, by the way. But it tastes a lot better. It tastes good both ways, but this is a different flavor rubbing it out. And this one, there you go. Wait, you can see it. I got a lot of stuff I wrote that on top of it. It's just easily broken, they're flakes. I think I really overlooked Cornell and Diehl Virginias altogether. I'm used to their burley blends and stuff. A lot of people mention the sweetness when they smoke it. I don't get the sweetness. What's that? What I'm thinking, I get the halite. A little bit of spice taste to it too. I guess it could be considered sweet. I'm not saying it's not sweet. I'm just trying to identify what other people would consider sweet. So what's everybody gonna do for Father's Day weekend? Is it a whole weekend thing for y'all? It's gonna be for me. It's me and my wife tonight. Tomorrow's gonna be me and my kids, me and my girls. And then Sunday I'm gonna go right up to Columbia, South Carolina, and see my father, which I've neglected to do for many years. I've always went to see Mama on Mother's Day. Her birthday's right around Mother's Day, so I'm always up there for one or the other. And we kind of celebrate, just like my birthday's around 4th of July, which is July 2nd. If you're planning on sending me a Dunhill or something, 1970 Dunhill. And but Dad always got kind of neglected. A lot of times it's because somebody's planning on doing something for me. But now, kind of. Oh, my daughter, one has babies, so they have other fathers they deal with on Father's Day. So I take mine on Saturday. And I basically tell them tomorrow I'm going to the cigar bar in Morrisville and go look at some antique shops. If y'all want to come on. If not, I might drive to Lincoln to Pipes Limited, see what he's got in stock. That's my plans. And chill weekend. We're having a pipe group meeting July the 5th. If anybody's in the Carolinas, or in the Charlotte area, or you want me to drive to Mooresville to the Castle Monte Cristo, 9 o'clock Saturday. I know a lot of y'all lives in the Carolinas. It's an awesome time. There's a lot of tobaccos to try. And you get rid of extra tobacco, and you can gain some extra tobacco. It has a nice, and by the way, I agree, it is, I would say it's underrated. It's hard to say about Virginias, straight Virginias, because so many people have straight Virginias. Well, straight Virginias don't mean the one I like when I'm smoking at the time. I just had a month ago, I had a couple of Kim Byron Virginias. The Ash 4 is going to be my new go-to. And I didn't. Yeah, I got Van Gogh right here. That was a good one. Folklore. I haven't been in here a while. Here's my Piper Mark 81. Does somebody win that yet? This is what you're going to win. One of these right here. I'm going to put my pipes in there. I turn mine sideways. I got room. You can't see the bottom of it, but there's room at the bottom for some tins. I had more tins in there, but last couple of videos I made in the bedroom, so I haven't been using it as much. It's been decor in the living room. I still got to smoke the rest of that. This is the pipe. I had this confused with the other pipe I showed y'all the other day. This is the Rossi. Maybe this is the one that gets. I got confused now. I bitched about that pipe in my last video I had in there. Well, that one still, if you've seen it, it was kind of messed up looking. There's that pipe. Who Dat? How about that from Who Dat? Little green. I didn't pay too much for it. It's a bargain. My HS Studio pipe. Dang, I forgot these pipes were in here. It's not. There's a Mark. I sent him a Dr. Grable pipe like this. This was made by Informa. Sorry, I ain't thinking clearly. Same ones that makes the dang tobacco. And it's just like a Dr. Grable. They have several. It's just like Dr. Grable's. Grable's. But they just don't have the stinger in them. And that one. Some kind of weird freehand. Look like they took it out of the thing a little early. But yeah, I just cleaned up a few too. A bunch of freehands. Which I'm liable to keep now. I don't know what that one is. Look at that one. Yeah, I gotta get some of these pipes listed, man. So these old school pipes though. I just love these weird big chunky pipes. The old carbon on it. Not no rustification, but actual carbon on it. They call this one a HS Studio one, but I see that brand, that Chinese brand on. I seen that same pipe on dang what you call it? The Chinese store. But it's like $200 something. I like pipes like this one. I got two of these. It's kind of square looking. Go band. What's this one here? So one thing about pipe stands, man, sometimes you gotta do it on top holes a little bit bigger to get some of these pipes going in there. Yeah, I think that's a Chinese pipe. I think it's a Scotty. I smoked it a few times. I think that's what it is. It might not be. I do have a Scotty I keep in my bag to smoke at work. I stamped this briar. I assume it is. Uh, hmm. Yeah, that's a pretty good thing in Virginia right there, man. Like I said, I'm liking it now because it's the that's good Virginia. There's a lot of Virginias out there, but you know what? I've been loving this Carolina flake, and it's getting harder and harder to find. So this is going to be a good replacement for it. This is readily available. It can hardly be stoked or something to get a little aged taste to it. Because I imagine it is better aged. It is good right now, like it is. It's got a very nice, rich taste to it. Dang, I got tobaccos back here. Cabby's mixture. It's a good Virginia. And every time I smoke it, I swear it's my favorite. What else got back here? It's Mr. Joe Hampton Jr. of Hampton House Tobaccos. Oh, I hadn't even smoked this yet. Well, I've had it before, but I hadn't opened this tin yet. I think I've done a review on it. Not a review, but a tasting. I don't want to review tobacco. I don't want to put nobody's hard work down. I might try to taste the goodness and everything. Kentucky Nougat. Briarwork Smokehouse. I've been looking for that. I got a whole different smoking table here I forgot about. I got some Samuel Hogworth rum twist. All kinds of goodies. Got a tin of tumbling dice. Etc. I still got pipes over here. I hadn't started cleaning yet. Weird looking pipe. Dark root. Yeah, I get on these once I get my shop open up there. There's a Falcon bow. Some pretty good pipes. When I get these cleaned up, I'll be a place to go to find decent beater pipes. What's wrong with these? Once I get them cleaned up, I'm gonna sell them at pretty good prices. That's gonna be beautiful when it gets cleaned up. I might keep that one because I don't think I have a bulldog. Or whatever it's called. I just want some nice ones too. I wanted off a high bid, so should be about 4 weeks before they get here. The way they ship stuff. Oh my goodness! I've been looking for that everywhere. Dang, I got tobacco in here. Mmm. Oh, they got this on sale. I meant to buy 10 of this. It's the Father Fragrance of Fire. I wanted the yellow and the red one. A barking dog match. What I got left of it. And a bunch of Five Guys. So if I promised you a box, you're gonna have. If I'm sending you tobacco this week, you're gonna have some early in there. Don't get mad. Just blend your little Cavendish in there. You'll be fine. Put your little dark fire in there. You'll be all right. Yeah, I had that at one of the pipe meets, and then one guy brings his little bags with him, and I bring Ziploc bags. So try to sample home, and never smoked it again. That's why I'm gonna find more of barking dog. I want to smoke all of this and see what this is all about. Dr. Bradley mixture. Just hope it ain't cherry. It has a 9mm filter in it too, so I gotta get used to it. And I just learned these filters have a certain way they go in. Like you get I got the bonds that says put the blue tip towards the mouthpiece. Good to know. And my jaw's finally winding down a little bit. Too light at the end of the tunnel, so might be there a week or two more. Probably take a week off, hopefully, or a couple of days off, and find out where I'm going next. Might be near one of you guys. If it is, and you got any youngins you want to get in the trades, let me know. It's an excellent opportunity to get into construction right now. It's hard to find people who want to learn, who want to bring their ass to work every day. I had one young guy not long ago. He was promising. Didn't have his head on his shoulders. Dropped out of college. Worked out there with us. Seemed to be strung around the wrong way at first. Yeah, it kind of took on my wing a little bit. He was doing good. And as I moved up, I've got didn't have much contact with him no more. He just went astray. I'm not saying that was the reason, but he needed somebody to tell him certain stuff, and he knew what to do. But then he got to the point where big buildings are normally, especially if you got blueprints, big wide buildings are divided up in letters, like A section, B section, and so on. He wouldn't even know them. Or he wouldn't know certain areas that we called out continuously, like utility room, binder room, stuff like that. He never learned none of that. His son Georgia stayed in a room in South Carolina. They called me 3 days in a row. I'm gonna be late because I'm coming in from Winston-Salem. Well, Winston-Salem is nowhere close to Chester, South Carolina. I mean, we had some guys that drove from there every day, and that's where they lived. And they came from a different temp company, so they didn't get the same per diem we did. They had to deal with whatever per diem their company gave them, so it wasn't worth it. It wasn't easy for them to stay there. We get good per diem because they want you to be there. So they pay our per diem as a incentive, but it's not taxed. So say you make $100 a day per diem. If you work 50 hours, they go ahead and they give you 7 days per diem. That encourages you to go ahead and get your hotel for Friday night and go ahead and work Friday and not think of excuses to go home because you don't want to be out in a hotel room another night. So they give you, if you work 50 hours, they give you 7 days per diem. So you get 200, you basically get $200 for working Friday, plus whatever your time and a half is after taxes. And that became, after a while, you tell you still live with mom or something back home because they didn't encourage them to come in no more. The final straw was finally one day he called. When I first come in, I would do a bunch of paperwork, a bunch of safety stuff. Forms have to be signed. Everybody knows what the dangers of the job is and stuff like that. So I come in earlier to do all that. And then everybody else, you're normally expected to be there 15 minutes early. You don't have to be, clock will start till 7, but be there a little bit earlier. Don't come in at 7 trying to eat a biscuit or sit around and drink a cup of coffee because it's time to unlock the boxes then. We had already done, and we were still slack on that, so we'd let people hang out in the trailer a little bit, eat a biscuit or something, especially if you bought biscuits for everybody. And then we'd slowly trickle out to the job site. I had a Monday meeting. After the meeting, I came in, passed on what happened in the meeting, told them what the other contractors are doing, what some safety hazards they have. Anyway, so we had time to do all that. And this happened more than once, but the final straw was the last time. And I'm normally the last one out of the trailer. Because after doing all that, I sat there, relaxed, smoke a pipe or something, and then mosey on out there myself, or enjoy my coffee a little bit. Anyway, I'm down there. Not only am I down there, I walked down there and walked out 8 flights of stairs down into the basement. And this dude takes me a picture of his tire flat. And it's already about 8 o'clock by then. Or almost 8. No, he didn't text me. He texted the guy I was with. I showed him something to do down there. Or he had a question about what he's doing. He said, look, he got a flat tire. He's going to be late. I said, no shit, he's going to be late. He's already late. I got back to the trailer after doing all that. And he finally texted me. He said, I'm going to be late. I said, don't even bother coming in, man. Just go ahead. Just come get your stuff and we're not going to need you anymore. Oh, what, man? You going to fire me? Mm-hmm. I can't help it, man. I had a flat tire. I can't help it. I came out of the room. I had a flat tire. So it's not that you had a flat tire. It's just, you're just now realizing you had a flat tire. If I had a flat tire that morning, I would have realized it. Depending where I was staying at. If I was staying here, I would have realized it at 4 o'clock in the morning. If I was staying there, I would have noticed it about 5, at least 5:15. I would have found my flat tire. There's no way in hell I would have found it almost 8 o'clock in the morning. So even without the flat tire, you're going to be late regardless. And it wasn't just because that one time. It's just that's just the way it was. It's like I said, one day I'm late. I hit traffic. Hey, hit traffic. There's no traffic in Chester. Oh, I'm coming from Winston-Salem. Well, what the hell are you doing in Winston-Salem on a weekday? Knowing you had to go to work because your job's starting to come second to you now. That little bit of sentence don't mean nothing to you because you don't need no money because you live with mom. If you had a mortgage or kids live with you or child support, $200 would have meant a lot. I'm just saying 200. He probably was getting $100 pay per diem because he was like helper pay, but he was getting paid pretty good. I went close to $30 in the green help. And I told him before, if you mess this job up, you're not gonna be able to jump right back into it. But his brother got him the job, but his brother would stand up for him. And his brother had to move on to another job, so he got to start here. And that's what happened. I called my boss and said, look, I told you before we're going to get rid of this man because he's useless. He's just coming and going. Which normally don't matter, but now we're at the point we need what few people we have. We need them here in the morning, so I know who we got. And I just never know when he's coming in. How to divide these few people we have up. And I called my project manager and said, look, I'm not going to need no more. Just send him to another job. That's twice I said that within the week. He said, oh, you know what? Go ahead and get rid of him because I don't have another job that needs him. And that's a helper. Any job can use a helper somewhere. A fetch it, especially someone kind of lower tier helper. You could paint something, grind something, chip something. I would have him busting concrete if I had concrete to bust, or digging a hole. But we're at the point where we ain't had no more holes. There's no concrete busted. So they pretty much gave up on him too. His brother never called, like, why'd you have to get rid of my brother or nothing like that. So, long story short, it's hard to find people who want to work. And sometimes you don't even have to be a good worker. Nowadays, you just got to be somebody coming in and show some kind of consistency. If you're slow and you're slow all the time, we know what to expect. But the people that don't come in, and you're being paid instead of that, just make sure you're there 5 days a week. And they can't do it. And he's a young kid, part of bringing in minus the room. I mean, say he's probably bringing about maybe 2,500 a week with no bills except for his room and stuff and his food. And he can't be motivated to come to work. And he already had that job with his brother, so now he's probably making less than that. He may not be now. He may look up about something else. If he was smart, he would have got to know other people out there and find out where they went to work. Because construction needs people, so somebody else would have hired him. Smart thing would have been to learn a little bit, just so you can act like you know something when you went to the next job. Well, he probably didn't. He may have, though. I should say he probably didn't. I hope he did, put it that way. Yeah, this Virginia. Don't you hit it slow. These filters help me do that too. These filters help me with Virginia smoke dry, slow down my draw, especially these 9 mil filters, these bonds. And when you do that, this tobacco tastes the same halfway through the bowl. But straight Virginia's did. I keep calling straight Virginia's, but you know what it is. It's red. There's no perique in this. And I'm sure if you added perique to it, it would be probably well, no, I can't say that. Sunday picnic was golden Virginia's with the perique. And I think the red carpet is the red Virginia's with the perique. But they're probably both out of this. They're all in the same series. Uh, I would normally buy some more of this and store it, but I think I got plenty of Virginia stored up. I got I got a couple of tins of I got Wessex brown flake jarred up. I got Empora Virginia's jarred up, which are good, believe it or not. To me, they are. I got a couple of Tim Byron's Virginias. Got Capstan, and I got the Carolina Red Flake by C&D jarred. I don't need no more jarred. This be more. I guess if I bought another 10 of this, if you don't have no Virginias, I'd buy some of this. We can get nothing jarred up. Or if you just want to go on the smoke. But budget wise, this would be the best one. This is cheaper than I don't think I good Virginia. The McBaron's, I got McBaron's jarred up too. Number one. I just got so many Virginias. I don't need no more of this. I got the slices. I don't know if it's a little bit different though. I don't know. I don't think there's enough differences. I might do it anyways. I might buy 2 more tins and I might just jar the rest of this up. Smoke the rest of it later. I bargained if I put another order in Germany to get more haymaker jarred up. And if I'm still around in 5 years, I have me some good Virginias. That would be the point if you had a fear of it going away. Jarred up for that. A very good tin art too. I gotta go in there and see what's next on the list. I know Skiff's on there. Skiff mixture. I got the Oriental blend. I get it on the get it done. Horizons he threw on there. It wasn't out in 2014, but he listed it as a underrated blend. I think I've heard plenty of people mention Horizon before. Maybe he may not have said that. He may have said a sister blend or something, but got some Horizons in there. I forgot what GLPs are in there though. Get 2 GLPs I had ordered. I ain't hardly had any GLPs blends. I think back in the day I did Halloween. No, that's my tray. What did I have? Well, I do have GLPs. I got spark plug. Ain't that made by them? A spark plug. I remember in 2000, after 9/11, they came out with horrible. At the time, it seemed horrible. Tribute, 9/11 tribute tobacco. I think they kind of rushed it up though. I just remember making fun of it. Everybody in our group. Back then, we had a Yahoo group. We didn't have YouTube. Let me try to break this up a little bit. I think it's that thing filter. Um, we had Yahoo groups. And we'd get together and have a weekly chat in the Yahoo chat rooms. And Yahoo used to, after AOL, a lot of people moved to Yahoo for their news, sports, groups, hobbies, and stuff like that. I was drinking and talking. I think I drenched that dang filter in here. Oh well. And sorry. Some bond filters are pretty good now. If I'm smoking hot like I am now and drinking, ain't that no steam there, that's for sure. I'm letting all that flavor come through. Yeah, it's a good one. If you're looking for a good Virginia, and he's been dead balls on his list so far. Only one I didn't agree with was the Scotch mixture by Robert Connell. But I seen in my comments after making that video, a lot of people did love it. But I don't know if it's. I said it was not underrated, but I said that because I didn't think it was all that good. But a lot of people still like it. So it wasn't underrated. I don't think it's underrated because a lot of people do like it still. But it's not what everybody's talking about, I guess. So I see what he's saying. It ain't flying off the shelves like it used to be. I need to go back and try it again. I gave that 10 away. I divided it up between two people to try out. I'm interested to hear their feedback on it. And the Sunday picnic, no, the Oriental. I don't know. I gotta go back and read comments, see if I promised that to somebody. I might just keep it. Well, I got pretty Orientals too. Oriental blends, but that was a good one. Robert McConnell's original Oriental, dates all the way back to the 1840s. And then I did Sunday Picnic, which is this. And this whole series has got no topping in it, so this one don't have no toppings in it. Sunday Picnics don't have no. Sunday Picnic, I think it was just Perique. And I don't remember if it had Oriental or not. If I didn't promise that to nobody, I'll probably smoke the rest of it. But just to stop from having this more and more tins open laying around, I offered it to people to try who's never tried it. And to get another reaction, another opinion of it. If you haven't already, check out Pipe Currency. He's got a pretty good channel. He's flying between Canada and Ukraine. He got a lot of vintage tobaccos he smokes. He's active on Instagram too. I think it's the same name. Check me out on Instagram. Well, I said that. I don't know what my name is on Instagram. I think it's Walter Kirk though. Follow me on Instagram if you're on Instagram. Yeah, that's pretty dang good tobacco too. And this is the best bowl I've had yet. It's like every time I do a video, it's my best bowl. I light it a lot more. Maybe it's like talking out loud about it makes it taste better. Oh Lord, I'm over an hour. Y'all ain't gonna watch all this. Alright. Well, thanks for watching, and thank you if you stayed this long. But yeah, if you want a good Virginia mix, get it. Smoke it slow. Don't have to dry it out. It's ready to go. And it is an overlooked, underrated Virginia. I wouldn't have known about it if it wasn't on his list. I would recommend, if you haven't found you a good Virginia mix, try this one. Read the reviews on it, or watch the old videos on it. See how people raved over it 5 or 6 years ago. I keep saying 5 or 6 years ago, but it's actually 10 years ago. And let me know what you think about it in the comments. Let me know if you like the opening nights, or what's your favorite straight Virginia. It had like 133 reviews of tobacco reviews, and like 87 of them was 4 stars. And I was like 3 1 stars, maybe 7 2 stars, and the rest was 3s. So it has a lot of good reviews. Well, check it out. I recommend it. Especially if you're looking for Virginia, you don't look for a place to start. Like I said, just smoke it slow. Everybody says it don't give you tongue bite, so I don't know, but I got a reaction to it without a. I smoke it with a filter. If you never smoked a straight Virginia, it just helps you smoke it dry and smoke it slow. And if you're not smoking it slow, it keeps the steam off your tongue. But thanks for watching. I'll let you know how my Father's Day goes tomorrow. Maybe some, I may do some clips tomorrow. Try to put together like one big video tomorrow night. So, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this, what your favorite straight Virginia is. Any other ones I did. And do you think it's overrated? Is it underrated? What would you rank it in your Virginias if you had it? Thanks for watching. See y'all tomorrow.